Evening everybody, Rich here, back for part 9 of this RMS Queen Mary tutorial. Today's focus is the forward deck, or the forward deck's details, like the forecastle and the, sort of the well deck, and also the deck in front of the superstructure there. So that's the three main areas for today's part. Maybe we'll get more done as well later on, but we'll see. But first of all, we're going to fly down to the front end of the superstructure, down to the flat wall on the front here, with the two staircases on. We're going to go to the centre block, which is down here, and we're going to leave a single block gap, and on the second block we're going to build a cargo hatch which is 11 wide, so that's 5 either side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way, and then the sides are 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then join them together across the front. So there's your cargo hatch sort of laid out, and then what we want for the cover, we want quartz slabs, which I've already got. So the middle 3 sections, actually, we're going to make them using blocks. So add 3 blocks across the width of the middle section, so 3 wide section across the middle, like so. And then either side of that, we just use slabs to cover the hatch. So build the hatch sort of how you see it. Like so, that's up one side, and the other side. And there we go, that's the first hatch done. And then what do we do after that? We are going to leave a 6 block gap forward. So from the front of the cargo hatch, we're going to leave a 6 block gap forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the 7th block is where we start building the mechanical systems. These are sort of pulleys and things which attach cables to the rigging or the masts and things like that. So for that, I'm going to use black concrete, and on the 7th block we'll start building. So there's a 6 block gap. Just trying to think how to do this. It's well, you've got a centre block like that, so one either side of that centre block we build 1, 2, 3 like that, and then 1, 2, 3 like that, and get rid of the centre block. So you've got a section like that, or 2 dashes basically, and then across the middle you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, so it's 1, 2, 3, sort of like that. So it's basically a 5 beam across the width like that, so it's two dashes and a 5 across the middle. I'll go over to the prototypes to see what I'm trying to explain, because I'm not doing it very well. So if we go over to where the cargo hatch is, and then you go forward, and there's well, what I call the mechanical section, or a mech. Basically 2 dashes and then a thing across the middle. That's basically all it is. And there's 2 of those. You got one there, and then you got the mast in the middle, and then another mech. So we'll go back over to our build, and we'll do the same again. So scratch my neck. And what we're going to do is, we've got the first mech in, what you've just seen, and then we leave a single block gap, and then we add where the mast will go. So I'm not going to put the mast in yet, but I'll put where the mast goes. So 1 block gap, and then you plonk your mast there. The mast will go on this point here, but like I said, I won't add that yet, because we'll do that for another day. And then what you do, you leave another single block gap, and then 1 out to the side, you add the second mech, which is basically 3 and a 3 and then a 5 across the top, like so. So there's your 2 mechs, either side or either front and back of the mast, and it should look something like that. Then what we're going to do is add some vents. So we go back to the cargo hatch here, and then what we do is, from the front block of the cargo hatch, so this front corner here, which is that block there, which I shouldn't have destroyed, you're going to go 4 blocks out to the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4 out. We'll make it 5th. But on the 5th block we add a vent which is 3 high. So we add it 2 blocks high like that. And then we get our quartz stairs. We put quartz stairs on the top, and then a block forward like that. So it's a small vent, 2 blocks high, then stairs, and then a block forward like that, or a block back rather. So that's the 5th block out from the front of the cargo hatch. So do the same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, and then 1, 2 up, stairs, and then another block there. So there we go, there's our 2 hatches, like so. And then what we're going to do is go out to, bear with me on this one. Yeah, what we're going to do next is add two more vents. These vents here that I've just built there, they are sort of optional because I don't know if they were actually on the real ship because I put them there, but you can put them sort of anywhere on the ship if you want to. On the prototype, I've actually got them either side of the mast, but I've put them down here either side of the hatch, just to make it a bit different. But you can put them wherever you like, really. There are two more of these vents to go on as well. So if we go, you've got the stairs here, and you've got the straight wall behind it. If we go from this corner of the bottom of the straight wall, so you've got the straight wall going across there, and you go from the bottom block here, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out. I think go 9 out. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and on the 10th block out, we add another vent. So 1, 2 up, and then stairs, and then another block there. So there's the other vent there. I do the same the other side. So we go 10 out from the corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 2 up, stairs, and then a block. And there we go. That section pretty much done there. I'm not sure if there's any bollards to add to this section. I'll just double check on the prototype. So there's what we have so far anyway. I just double check the prototype to see if I did add bollards, and I didn't, so that's no problem. So that's pretty much that deck done there. So what we're going to do now is go down to the next deck, which is forward of where we were. So here's of course where we were, and then we go down to the next deck, which is down here, and we're going to add another hatch. So we leave a single block gap from the front wall, and then we add a hatch, which is 1 block there, and then 4 either side, so it's 9 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4 that way, and 1, 2, 3, 4 that way. And then the sides are 9 as well, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then join them across the front. And then the centre 3 sections, like before, you just add the blocks to the middle. Like so, and then slabs either side. So it's another one of those funny shaped cargo hatch covers. Same on the other side, slabs across. And there we go, there's our hatch done there. And then what we want 2 sets of bollards on this deck alone. So if we get anvils, which I normally use, we use an anvil, and then you're going to want to add a couple of bollards. So if we go, we want 2 pairs on either side. So if we put, say, 1, 2, 3, 4 back from the front wall, so put a pair there. So that's a back from the forecastle deck there. That's 4 there. And then we go a bit further along, not specifically in any real place, but just sort of further back, and put another pair of bollards roughly there. So it's roughly about, say, in that corner area with the curved wall there. So you got bollards there and bollards there. That's the only thing you really want to add. And we'll do the same on the other side. So we'll just try and get these in the right place. So a bollard there and a bollard there. And then the next set go roughly down here, so a bollard set there and there, and it shouldn't look too bad. So it's a very basic area in there, but you get more bits going on top when the mast is attached and things like that. If I go to the prototype, you'll see again there's nothing really special with that area. Well, there's a couple of vents as well. I've not added those, so we better go back over and add a couple of vents. So we go down to the cargo hatch, and then what we're going to do is work out what I'm doing. So I just read my notes, and what we're going to do is, say we go 1, 2, 3, 4 forward from the back of the hatch, so 4 forward, and then 1 gap out to the side. We add our vent, which is 2 high, and then the stairs, of course, and another block. So that's the design there, and the same the other side. 2 up, vent, and another block there. So there we go, there's the two vents there, and that's pretty much it for that deck. So now what we do, we move up to the forecastle, which is this one here, and there are stairs to add to this one. I've not added these, which is surprising, because I normally do these when we do the rest of the section. But for the stairs themselves, I'm just going to go over to this prototype, and there we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth block in from the side, so we add the stairs there. So I better add them before I do anything else. So for the stairs, we go from the left hand side. So from the forecastle deck, I'll get the wood stairs now when I can remember what I'm doing. Wood stairs, and then we go. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth block in, and then we add our stairs. So stairs. So I think actually there's 2 there. So we remove 2 blocks and put stairs, 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 a block and another block, and then stairs and stairs like that. And then we add our banisters, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and then 2 up and 2 up, and then put a block there and a block there. Like so. So it's not. I don't think it's actually the same as the prototype, but you get the rough idea. So I did the same on the other side. So fifth in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remove 2 wood blocks, and then stairs, 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 block, block, plus 2 stairs. Then the banisters, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and then 2 up, 2 up, and then remove that block and remove that block and replace them with white, and there we go, there's the stairs added there. And I wonder why I left those out for. I normally put those in. Oh well, never mind, we're there now, we've got them in place. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the page on my notes and work out what the hell I'm supposed to be doing next, and then we can move on to what we do. So what we're going to do is go to the centre block of the back of the forecastle, so this block here, and then what we're going to do is count 3 forward, so 1, 2, 3 on the wood, and then 2 out to the side, on the third block out, sorry, so it's 3 forward, and then 1, 2, 3 out. We add a white square basically, so it's 2 there, and then 2 forward of that, so it's basically a white square like that. Same on the other side, so 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3 out, so we go 2 and 2. So you've got 2 squares like that, kind of looks like a happy face. And then we want 2 sets of bollards. Now the bollards we're going to use, need black concrete again, where's that gone? So we need black concrete. So we put 1, 2 blocks like that, and then 1, 2 blocks like that. So you got well, basically that's it. Either side of those eyes you got 2 off-sided eyebrows, if you like, and then we put 2 bollards on top of those. So that's where those go. So you got 2 sets of bollards like that, and then what we're going to do is go back to the back wall of the forecastle, and I need my bit of paper to mark off what I'm doing. So what we're going to do is from the back wall here, we're going to count 9 forward, or a 9 block gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then on the 10th block we add a hatch, which is 5 wide. So a single block, and then 2 either side, like that. And then the sides are 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then join them together, and then fill in the gap in the middle. So the cargo hatch is basically a small plate of blocks really, but you can add the centre section like that to make it look a bit more prominent. So you got that little cargo hatch like that. Nothing special, but it will do. And then what we want is to go 2 blocks out to the sides. So no, 3 blocks out to the sides. So we go to the centre. I'm trying to work out how to do this. So 3 gap to the side. So either side of the cargo hatch. So 2 block gap to the side, and then 2 black blocks like that. So it's 4 black blocks, and then increase it in height to 2 high. So it's a 4x4 cube basically to one side, and then the other side do the same. And then we go get the 2 cubes like that. Don't know why they're there, but that's what I done on the prototype. And then we go to the front of the cargo hatch, and we're going to add the windlasses and cargo chains now. So we want a 1 block forward, so the cargo hatch is there, 1 block forward, and then 3 out to the side, 1, 2, 3, and on the fourth block is where we add the windlasses. The windlasses are basically 4 flat like that, and I did the same on the other side, so 4 flat like that, and then on the top we want railway track to make the sort of the mechanism, so we put railway track like so, and then the same on the other ones, or the other one, so it looks something like that. On the prototype I did put the windlasses as grey so that they blended with the anvils, but it's up to you how you want to interpret this. So I've put them black, but you can make them any colour you want, but on the prototype they are grey, but here they're black. No big deal, it's just the way I've done it. Right, so then what we do is from the inside block of the windlasses, so if you're looking at it facing back, you want from this block here, so from there, from there you're going to want to build 3 anvils. So if I turn this way and build them long ways, so we had them long ways like that, so you've got 3 anvils like that, and the same the other side, 1, 2, 3 anvils like that, and then you want another set of windlasses. This time you build them 2 there and then 2 in like that, so you got them offset from the first windlass. So the windlass is there, and then you're offset the other windlass inside by 1 block. Same on the other side, so windlass there and there, and then the mechanism on top. So there you go. If you look at it from above, windlass should look something like that. So you can see they're offset by 1 or by 1 block. And then after that, you want 3 more anvils. So we go 1, 2, 3 there, and then 1, 2, 3 there, 3 like that. So you get 3 windlasses there, or 3 anvils, sorry. And then at the end of that, you want to build a grey stopper. Really, I'm not really what this thing is, but it's just what I built on the prototype. So you just build it 2 high, and then 2 high there like that, and then 2 high and 2 high like that. So that is your mechanism like that. It looks fancy and sort of insignificant really, because I don't really know how it all works. It doesn't work anyway, because of course this is Minecraft. And yeah, that's sort of how it goes. And then what we're going to do is from the second windlass, so from the forward windlass, you're going to add the cargo, or the anchor chains, sorry, not the cargo, the anchor chains, and these are 17 wide. So we put 2 blocks there and 2 blocks there like that to signify where the chains go, and these are 17 long. So they're 2 width like that, and they're 17 long, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and then double that in width there, and then the same with the other one on the other side, so it's 17 long, and then same width there. So there we go, we've got the 2 chains like that. And then in between the 2, you just want to remove the last 3, actually remove those, well not the last 3, but the last 2 blocks, remove the last 2 slabs on either side, and then we add a small shed like that. It's basically, is it 1 block high or 2 blocks high? It's 1 block high, so it's basically a set of 6 white blocks like that, so no real biggie. And then on the centre block, say 2 block gap, we add 3 black blocks like that, and then 3 bollards, which are anvils. So bollard, bollard, bollard like that, and that is the anvils there. And then we go to the forward section of the bow, or of the section here. I'm just going to fly over to the prototype to see how I've done this, because I've not written it down, which really doesn't help. So what we want to add, I think, just a set of stairs and then another block, and then a set of stairs on the inside. So it's basically just adding a little walkway up to the centre. So yeah, it should be fine. So I'll fly back over, and hopefully we'll get this right. So what we want, what was it? How was it we done it? So we put a block there and a block there, I think, and then we get our quartz stairs again, and then put stairs. Was it there and there, and then a block there and there. Can't quite remember, but we'll put another block there and another block there for the what are they called? Handrails to attach to. And then on the inside we add a block, and then stairs in the middle, and then fill up the rest of it with white blocks, like so, just to create the walkway, and it should look something like that. Or you can offset them back, say you remove that block and the stairs, and have the stairs one block further back, so it's more compact. So it's something like that. And on the centre block, I did put on the centre of the prow, on there, but on this block here, I did put a flagpole. That is optional, and I can't remember what I used for it, so I'm going to have to go hunting around for it, because I can't remember what it was I used. It was a little white pole, I can't remember what it was. Oh, there it is. It's an end rod. You want one of those. So we stick an end rod there, and then another end rod on top. It creates a flagpole. Quite a neat flagpole, actually. Yeah, it's not glowing or anything, so that should be fine. So there you go. There's the flagpole on the forepeak. I don't think there was actually one there, but I put one there anyway. So it's up to you what you want to do. And then we're going to add some bollards now. I'm just trying to work out how to do these. We want 3 sets of bollards. Hang on, 3 sets of bollards. 3 sets of 3 bollards, which are on top of blocks. Oh no, they're not. No, they're not. So 3 sets of 3 bollards, which are separate. So these are going to be at random again. So I'm not putting them in any specific place, but we'll just add 3 bollards there, and then roughly halfway down we add 3 more bollards, and then further towards the back we add 3 more bollards there, like that. So you got sets of bollards like so, and I do the same the other side. So like I say, not specific order, but that's how it goes. So 3 bollards there, and then next one along 3 bollards there, and then next row along 3 bollards there. So there we go. There's our 3 bollards, or 3 sets of bollards. And then what we want to do is scratch my head, and then we get our black blocks again, and then roughly between the first 2 sets of bollards on the side we add black blocks, roughly 1 gap from the side as well, and then add 2 bollards on top of those, and then the same between roughly halfway between bollards set 2 and 3 we add another set of 2 blocks and then 2 bollards on top, like so. So it's getting quite cluttered up here. But that is that. So we do the same the other side again. So put blocks there and there, I think. Yep, and then bollard on top, and then roughly halfway between the other ones, we put a block there and there, I think. Yep, and then bollards on top, and that is pretty much it for the folks. So there's a few other things you can add. I mean, I think on my prototype as well, I've got a couple of vents. So somewhere around you're going to want to put a couple of vents. So if I go sort of alongside the chains, we add 2 up, and then we want our white stairs again, so I'm going to find those quartz stairs, and then another block, and then do the same the other side, 2 up, stairs, and a block. There we go. There's Forecastle pretty much done. So you can see it's quite cluttered on there. There's a lot of shit in the way, but there you go. But that's all done. And then the last job we want to do is to get our handrails, which are iron bars effectively, and then just add the iron bars around the forecastle. So if we go from the front end of this section here, so from this block, we just add the handrails around the full width, or around the, well, not the width, but the diameter of the forecastle, or around the outside rather, not the diameter. And then across the front up to the stairs, or up to that block there, and then from the stairs across the middle, and up to the other stairs, and then around the other side. And there we go, that is our forecastle done. So got plenty done there, lots of detailing added, and it makes it's not accurate to the real thing, but it does give it a lot more more detail, and it just makes it look less bland, if you know what I mean. So that is that, and there are 2 more vents to go on now. If we go back to the square section between the 2 sets of stairs here, I'm just going to go over to the prototype and see where these are, 'cause I've not written this down how these go. So what we're going to do is just fly over to the prototype and you can see these two large vents which go on the section there. So I'm going to take a stab in the dark here, so it's roughly 2 from the side and then 1 from the front. So if we go over and attempt this freehand, and it can go one of many ways. So it's 2 from the side, wasn't it? So 2 from the side and then 1 from the front, so there, and then just basically build a cross for the vent itself, but 1 from the side, of course. So you got 2 gap the side and 1 from the front, like that. And then we add, I think it's 2 up from the side, it's 3 up from the side, I think, and then 3 up from the back. We add stairs on the back, like so, and then another block in the middle, and stairs there, and then 2 blocks at the front, and then a block like that, a block like that, 2 blocks, and then 2 blocks there, and then 2 blocks up at the front. Remember, I'm trying to do this freehand and not really doing very well, so we had stairs there and stairs there, so not creating the curve, so stairs there and stairs there, and then a couple of sets of stairs underneath, so stairs there and there. Same on the other side, stairs there and there, and then a block there. I think that's fine. It's nothing brilliant, but nonetheless, it's something you can work on. I mean, it's, like I say, it's a work in progress. And basically, I've just taken the vents that I used on the Mauritania and just stuck them there. So that's that. We just add a black block inside there to make it look dark, and that's our vent there. So I'll do the same on the other side. Try and do this properly. So 2 gap there, 1 gap to that side there. So we do 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and then stairs, 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 block in between, and another set of stairs on top. 2 forward, 2 forward, 2 forward, 2 up, 1 forward, and then just stairs on the tops, underneath, and then underneath and on the top, and then a black block inside. So there we go, there's another vent done there. So that's 2 vents done on the front of the superstructure, and I think that's pretty much it. I'm not going to do no more today. It's well, anyway, we've got what we've done anyway, so that's all that. So yeah, I don't want to do too much today. It's Friday, near the weekend. Of course, there's no more videos for 2 days, so I get a bit of time off. But if anyone's watching this, then just say hi, and then I know I can keep going then, because I'm kind of feeling this is a big waste of time, but hey ho, there we go. Anyway, that's it for today. For part 10, we're going to do more detailing on the top of the ships, like funnel placements, detailing on the top of the wheelhouse, vents, cowlings, skylights, and other things on the top of the ship, and maybe get the masts in as well. So that'll be all for part 10, and then part 11 will probably be lifeboats, funnels, and just tidying up, I think. So I'll try and get this all done in 10 parts, but it may go beyond that, but we'll see. But anyway, that's it for today. So this is Rich signing off, logging off, disappearing, and I shall return in part 10, I think. So yeah, bye for now.